When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
My name is Percy Jackson. Getting in trouble is like breathing for me.
The hit series returns to Disney Plus and Hulu.
The danger the camp is under is greater than you can possibly imagine.
For the key to our survival, 3 of you must quest to the Sea of Monsters.
Let's go do the impossible. I'm not gonna let some stupid monster stand in my way.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians. New season now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Learn more at disneyplus.com/what's on.
Hello and welcome to Unequal Sequel.
Extra.
I really wanted to say on another slice, but it's not yet. It's not. No. This is just normal, regular. I'm about to say boring. Far from boring. Far from boring. We are entertaining podcasts. You could put us in the entertainment category of podcasts as well as film and television and comedy. We are Unequal Sequel. Together, we review sequels, and on another life, we talk about best, worst, and dream sequels with guests.
We do.
But this is our Friday episode where, from our mouths to your ears, we review a sequel.
We do. Yes. These things happen. Review is sort of loose.
Oh, I don't think we can get any looser with the word reviewing, to be honest. We have no qualifications.
No.
To review or even talk about any movies, let alone an animated movie. I mean, me and Rich, we both went to university. We both got degrees in something or other film-wise.
Yeah, right? I have a 10-year-old child and I've watched a lot of animated movies, including the one that this is a sequel to, about 7,000 times.
Do you want to tell the story now?
Yeah, so we're doing Zootopia / Zootropolis 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, my son, obviously, people listening know my son has autism. He loved Zootopia / Zootropolis, the first movie. Loved that movie. He called it The Fox and the Rabbit because Zootopia / Zootropolis is too hard for a small child to say. We're talking about 18 months old, I think, at the time that he started to love this movie. And I think we've watched The Fox and the Rabbit pretty much on repeat for about 4 or 5 years. And yeah, and also sporadically since then. So yeah, I've seen it a lot.
There's a few things to get through here. One, I think we should call it The Fox and the Rabbit.
I think we should, yeah.
Because I'm confused about the Zootopia and Zootropolis thing. UK listeners, for some reason in the UK and in some other countries around the world, but not many, this is called Zootropolis. Zootropolis 2. The US and many other places is called Zootopia.
Yes.
Rich, why are we not allowed Zootopia?
I think it's something to do with a rights issue.
Oh.
I imagine there's something called Zootopia already, and so that's why they're not allowed to use it.
Oh, I thought it was something to do with our inferior minds or whatever that they think.
I think we're perfectly fine with understanding a utopia above a metropolis.
I don't know.
There's one metropolis in the UK? Is there more than one? Is Birmingham metropolis? I don't know.
Maybe Manchester? Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
But here we are. We're in a trollopolis of a country, which is going to make it very confusing when I have to label this episode. And some people are like, what's this Zootropolis episode? I'm like, it's Zootopia. Let's just go with it. But we are going to call it Zootropolis because that's what we've seen, right?
But also that's what the city in the film is called. It makes more sense it's called Zootropolis, right?
But I imagine in the US version, they say Zootopia.
No, it's still called Zootropolis. The city is still called Zootropolis in the American one.
Are you sure? Like voiced-wise, they haven't just recorded 2 lines?
Pretty sure.
I'll tell you what, when I go to Canada in a couple of weeks, I will go and watch this movie.
Yes, and you can find out.
I won't. Unless it's on an aeroplane. Maybe I can watch it on an aeroplane.
Maybe.
But anyway, here we go. Zootropolis. Rich has watched it a lot of time. Fan of the movie, the original?
I like the original. I think it's good. It came at a time when the good Disney movies were coming along. I think it's got a lot of heart, that first movie. It's essentially about racism,
massively, yeah.
It's good. I like it.
I watched it in 2016. I hadn't watched it since 2016, so me and my wife watched it again for the first time again. Last week, before we saw this one, loved it. Forgot most of the things about it. To be honest, the animation's great. The voice cast is wonderful. It's an hour and 48 minutes.
I'll never forget it. I can probably quote most of it right now.
Jason Bateman is wonderful as Nick Wilde, the fox.
Yeah, agreed.
What's the woman named? Jennifer Goodwin?
Yes.
Goodwin?
Yeah, Jennifer Goodwin.
Did I say her name?
Yeah,
Jennifer,
you said her right
but
name,
with a G.
Yeah, Jennifer Goodwin.
My mind does not want to compute that, by the way. That's how backwards my fucking stupid head is. That's not right. Shut up.
You were right. I
know. Go with it. You went to school,
Dave. Shakira
Dave.
in there. You've got a bit of Idris Elba in there.
Yeah, Shakira's back. Shakira was a big thing in 2016.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure if she's still a massive star, but
maybe in South America.
Maybe she got the sixth billing in this one. I watched it at the end to watch who came up where. Pretty high up, to be honest. Quick, Rich, did you stay through the credits?
No, I stayed for the song bit, but then I didn't stay for the end of the credits.
You saw the tease?
No, I didn't see the tease, no.
We'll talk about that later then.
Okay.
Next thing Rich is going to do is going to be a synopsis.
Yeah. So, according to the movie, this takes place a week later. A week after the events of the first one, which is wild. Nick Wilde. Get it?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So Judy and Nick are trying to be taken seriously as police officers, even though it's only been a week. Even though Judy has cracked a really big case. It's a bit strange. And they go a bit rogue and try and solve a smuggling case on their own, and it goes a bit wrong, and they get in big trouble with Chief Bogo, who says that they're on their last warning, essentially.
Don't know how. It's been a week.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. And they somehow ended up having to track down a snake called Gary the Snake, which I did laugh at because, his name is actually Gary the Snake. And because there haven't been snakes or reptiles in Zootopia, it's just mammals, essentially. Not so many birds yet either. Maybe that's the third one. Who they think has stolen a book, a journal from the founding family of Zootopia, Zootropolis, whatever the fuck it's called. And so they track down Gary the Snake and things unravel from there.
Yeah. I'm about to say a murder mystery. It's not like a murder mystery.
Not a murder mystery, but it's, it's sort of like the first one.
It is very much like the first one.
Not as good.
There goes Rich. What did you think of Zootropolis 2?
I thought it was like an AI had watched Zootropolis and then tried to write a sequel.
Oh my. Oh my no.
I think it was fine, passable, but devoid of any of the humour or the heart of the first one. I laughed at a couple of jokes. There were a couple, it's not completely humorless. There were a couple of jokes that I did find funny. There was a couple of times I sniggered, but I think the first one has got so much heart and this one is completely lacking that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry. I didn't watch it with my son, so because there wasn't enough time to watch it with him before we did this review.
Yeah, so your feelings might change.
They might change because he might love it, but I did not love it. I found it grating towards the end.
Did you go in with quite high hopes?
I did, yeah. It's a shame. Because I do actually really like the first one, despite having seen it 17 million times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of liked it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It overcooks it slightly. There may be by 10 minutes, a bit too long for me. An hour and a half would have been plenty. But I love the world that Zootropolis builds and the different kind of, areas and whatnot. And I love the characters. I love spending time with the fox and the rabbit wild and carrots. I want to call her carrots all the time.
Judy Hops.
Judy Hops. And I really enjoyed that. And I think I giggled through most of it.
There were a few times where I properly laughed.
There is
a bit where they run through a restaurant kitchen and they knock the hat off a lion and there's a rat on top of its head, pulling its hair like Ratatouille.
Oh, God, it's so good.
I knew it!
I also was happy with that. There's also a babe line at the end, which I loved.
A what line at the end?
Babe, the pig.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I also quite liked the zebros. I thought that was quite funny. And there's also a line where there's a beaver and she's like, so there's so many questions about snakes. Do they wear one trouser leg or one giant sock? And then there's a bit where she's like, oh, one giant sock.
Because they find the giant socks.
I like that.
I think there's a lot of detail and a lot of little laughs in there.
I don't think it's enough, though. This is the problem for me, is that I don't think I cared enough.
Oh man, I did. I think it's something the kids are going to like, and there's enough adult jokes in there to keep them entertained.
You might be right, and maybe on another day I might feel differently. But I think the first one is so good, and I don't think this is anywhere close.
The first one, I don't think gets the credit it deserves.
Yeah.
At all. I don't know if it's somehow kind of forgotten, because it has been a 9-year wait pretty much at this point to get to this point. What seems like a long time for a sequel. Maybe not so much animated, because Incredibles, we had to wait ages for a second one, and for Incredibles 3 we have to wait ages. I mean, they are hard to do, animated films, but it seems like for a while no one really wanted a Zootropolis 2 a little bit, because it does end. It is a complete story, that first one, but you're also, he does come a police officer, the fox, Nick Wilde at the end. So you think, I'd like to see what happens there. And I still think those two together are a lovely little duo. Even in animated form. I enjoyed spending that adventure with them. I enjoyed watching how they deal with things and the new, I'm about to say tropes, but that's probably not the right word. Issues about them being a fox and a bunny. Maybe they're repeating themselves a little bit from what was going on in the first
definitely
film.
Repeating itself.
But there's a bigger picture about more.
It's about racism
animals.
again.
It is about racism again.
There is a bit where, obviously there's Gary the snake, and there's a bit where he gets really cold in snow, and they wrap him in a scarf to keep him warm. But and there's whole conversations about what cold-blooded animals all the way through it, but that wouldn't work for a coldblooded animal.
Oh, you see, you're thinking too much into it. We should mention that the voice of the snake is what's his name?
Ki Hui Kwan.
There we go. That's a tongue twister for you. Short round.
Yes, he's great. He's great.
The whole voice cast is
There's
great.
also a character called Porbert, who's voiced by Andy Samberg. There's a new mayor who's a horse, who's voiced by Patrick Warburton. And if you've ever seen any animated show, then you'll know his voice. Yes. He is the voice of Joe from Family Guy, and basically everyone. You'll definitely know his voice when you hear it.
Yeah. Danny Trejo's in there.
Danny Trejo's in there.
Jesus,
yeah.
Jesus, yep.
I can't think of who else is
Fortune
in there.
Femster plays Nibbles Maple Stick. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Beaver character. That was great.
Fine. Yeah.
Fine.
I think fine sums this movie up for me, but I don't know. It just felt just not there.
I had a good time. I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I had a smile through most of that movie. And I was like, yeah, this is good. I was in a cinema at 10 o'clock in the morning watching it with lots of kids. They all seemed to have a lovely time.
I watched it at 6 o'clock on a Sunday, so there weren't so many kids, but it was quite full. Good. There was quite a lot of people there.
Good, because the first one made like 1.6 billion or something.
I got a feeling this is going to make money. Like,
do you want to know how much money?
I do want to know how much money, yeah.
I'm just going to tell you what the first one got.
I imagine
I'll
it's quite a lot. Yeah.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. You're ready to move your business forward, but first, you need to find the right team. Start your search with Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It can help you reach qualified candidates fast, ensuring your listing is the first one they see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. See the results for yourself. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
The Who's Down in Who Newville were making their list, but some didn't know Walmart has the best brands for their gifts.
What about toys? Do they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie, Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple, and more.
What about...
So the Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted, from Walmart? Who knew? Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
Go for it.
So the first one was... it just made over $1 billion. It wasn't 1.6.
Oh, sorry.
So just over $1 billion, which is magnificent in 2016. Just behind Finding Dory. So Disney had a big year with Star Wars Rogue One and Captain America Civil War and Jungle Book. So all top 5 big old Disney films. And Jungle Book only went under $1 billion minorly. So we turn on to 2024.
The landscape has massively changed.
Changed, but released the same weekend as Wicked for Good.
Yeah.
How much money do you think this made?
I think
this point. It's been out for 2 weeks by the time we're recording.
Yeah. I don't think it's made like the billion mark, but I imagine it's probably around the 700,000 mark.
Which would be good.
Which
right?
would be incredible for this, like where we are at the moment with cinema. Definitely.
Okay. It's made 915.
What? Wow. It's going to hit $1 billion then.
I think it's going to hit $1 billion. It's almost done it quite silently because everyone's been going on about Wicked.
Yeah.
Wicked. And Wicked is still on 440.
And I bet the marketing for this has been nowhere near Wicked.
I don't feel like I've watched anything. The trailer took ages for it to come out.
Yeah.
Until the last month or so. And even the trailers is not a great trailer, to be honest.
And I've not seen any marketing for it on anything.
No. Wow. 915 million.
Crikey.
That is a lot. That is so far the highest grossing sequel we've reviewed this year.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's past Jurassic World, Superman, Mission Impossible, Fantastic Four, massively.
Wowzers. That's impressive.
It's been 2 weeks.
That's very impressive.
I think it's going to go over $1 billion. It's going to pass. It's going to be interesting if I think it's going to pass Lilo and Stitch. It's going to pass Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
And then the number one still is this Chinese film that we haven't watched, Nija or something.
Okay. Do you think that's because it's done really well in China? Maybe
it's done really well in the States. It's taken like 423 domestically.
Oh wow! Okay.
People love that fox and that rabbit.
Wowzers.
Rich. They really gone mental over it. So good for them. Do we do spoiler now? Can I talk?
Yeah, go on then. Let's do some spoilers.
Spoiler spotting. If you haven't seen it and you don't care, all I want to talk about really is the tease at the end of the third one. So if you haven't seen Zootropolis and you don't want to know what they tease for a third one, even if we have to wait another 9 mental years for it, here it goes. You mentioned earlier we haven't seen birds.
Yeah.
Why she's at her apartment, Judy Hopps. She's got her little carrot thing. She's playing the thing that Nick recorded accidentally.
Yeah.
And on the windowsill, a feather drops down.
Ah.
So when you said birds earlier, I was like...
Oh, I didn't see that. So I left before that.
I know you do, because you're up and gone.
Yeah, sorry.
It wasn't even at the end. It was at the end of the more animated stuff.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I left in that during those.
You're like, it's too much for me. Apart from spoiler-wise,
it wasn't so much that. It was just everyone was leaving and the lights were up, and I was like, it's probably not got mid credits, and so I was just like, I'll just go.
He's out. Apart from that, spoiler-wise, I don't think we have to really talk about anything.
No, I mean,
there's nothing that's annoyed me or angered me at all.
I mean, there's a twist that, you know, like the first one where the baddie isn't someone you expect.
I kind of saw that coming.
Yeah, I mean, you saw kind of if you've seen the first one. It's very like the first one, really.
It does hit the same kind of beats,
and it does. But for me, it does feel a little bit forced, and I think having more characters dilutes Nick and Judy, who actually want to see together more, solving a case, because they're split up for quite a lot of it, and I think that weakens it a bit.
Yes. I understand what you're talking about there, yeah. I wouldn't say they're split up for a huge amount.
No, but for enough of it
but enough of it to warrant...
Yeah. That it feels...
let's get those guys back together again. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes scores. We're going to do the first two, so might be a little bit of fun here. So what do you think? Zootropolis, God. On Rotten Tomatoes.
It's hard. I don't think it was bad. I imagine for the amount of money it's made, people would probably really like it.
We're doing the first one first.
Oh, the first one. Oh,
yeah,
right,
let's do two of them.
I imagine that's pretty high. I would say maybe like 91.
98 for critics.
Wow, 98!
People love that. That rabbit.
Yeah, they do. They do, absolutely.
Audience?
I imagine that's up there as well. 95?
92.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, still. Like, if it's in the 90s, that's pretty damn good, right?
Yeah, and we're moving on to Zootropolis 2. Critics-wise, 183 reviews.
See, I would say, for me, this is probably bang on a 3-star movie. I generally don't think it's anything special compared to the first one. And I might even dip below a 3-star, if a 3 out of 5, just because I found it quite soulless, I think, in places, definitely. But I feel like the numbers suggest that it was relatively well received. I still think it should be lower than the first one. So it's not going to be 98, but I think it's probably up there. Maybe like 88?
It's currently 91.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Someone's put, families will roar and squeal in delight at this wonderful sequel.
Really? Okay.
This is a 5 out of 10 one. Despite the visual details of its animation design, I find it a boring sequel that gets lost in recycled jokes and predictable chases that lead nowhere in particular.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. It does feel a bit recycled, and I was a bit bored.
Zootopia 2 works best if you don't overthink it. A warm, fun watch that with its heart in the right place, even if you sometimes feel like Nick dragged along for a chase you didn't ask for.
Yeah. Does feel a little bit like that. It feels like I want Nick and Judy front and centre, and it feels like they're very much secondary characters in this one.
I get it, because they are wonderful together.
Yeah.
Mark Mode, its heart is absolutely solidly in the right place.
Is it? Okay.
Okay. Audience score.
Probably very high. So if it's going to make $1 billion, it's going to make a lot of money. It was, people are going to like it. I would say 94.
It's currently with 5,000 plus ratings, 96%.
Wow. So much higher than the first one. That's crazy. Yeah. That's very strange.
Hang on, what is going on here? They've redone Rotten Tomatoes for a second.
All right.
Holy smokes, Batman. Okay, 4 stars. I really enjoyed the movie. The humour was great. It will be a good time at the theatre. You won't be disappointed.
I was disappointed. Sorry.
It was great and funny. We loved the Bieber. Didn't know Justin Bieber.
I think you mean must be Beaver.
I think having a child sometimes helps with decoding certain words.
What people mean.
Yeah. Because like my nieces, I was like, I need help. What they're saying. 5 stars. It was a heartwarming good time for the whole family.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. Oh, here we go. 1 star. First half of the movie was funny, but then it became a strange struggle session on who is more woke than the other. In the end, I started rooting for both sides to lose.
Not sure about that.
Yeah,
I do agree that the first half's stronger.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with the wokeness. Sounds like someone's got a chip on their shoulder.
I fucking hate the word woke, by the way.
Yeah.
Grow up, people. Just fucking grow up. Great sequel. Excited for the third one? Here's one. You're on 2 stars. Same storyline as previous and predictable. Guess I was disappointed. Was expecting more. Written by Rich W.
I wasn't expecting more, so that's okay. I was just expecting the same. You know, I wasn't expecting more from Zootopia. I was just expecting, or maybe I was, just a bit more heart more than anything, I think.
Are you going to be okay watching it over and over again, though?
I don't know if I have to watch it over and over again because he's a lot older now. So
that's
he's
true.
moved on a little bit from that. But I will obviously have to watch it again. Whether we'll go to the cinema to watch it or not, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Would you, third one, are you excited for that?
It depends. Maybe. If it goes, yeah. Maybe I've judged this too harshly. I did find it quite boring. And I watched even though I didn't need to, I watched the first one before I would have watched this one as well. I watched the first one on Saturday.
Where would you rate that first one in like Disney films?
Oh, it's up there for me. It's definitely up there for me. Up there with like Moana and Encanto for me.
I don't know if I'll go near Moana because I really love Moana. But Encanto, yeah, they might be up there. But I was really surprised how much I enjoyed that again. That first one. I was like, I should have watched this more over the years. It's just such an enjoyable movie with such lovely little jokes.
Yeah.
I think
there are things in that first one that me and my son still say now. Like, there's a bit where he's like, he says, I sold him a rug made from a skunk's butt. Like, and we still like, I'll be like, George, you smell like a skunk's butt.
Again, that's a kid's thing. What would you rate this one then? I think it's going to be a tough one for you.
It is going to be a tough one for me. It's certainly not the worst sequel we've seen this year, that's for sure.
Oh, far from it, Rich.
It's far from being the worst sequel we've seen this year. But also, I fail really to get excited about it. I find it very, very kind of middle of the road. So I guess for us, that's what, a 4? Slightly better than bad. So just squeaking in a recommendation, I would say.
If I can help you, we haven't done a huge amount of animated sequels on this podcast.
No.
But we have, looking at it, the early ones I can see, Sing 2, you gave 3.5.
Yeah.
Minions, The Rise of Gru, you gave 3.
Yeah.
Does that help in any way?
Well, Bad Guys 2, I gave 5.5 because I quite like that. I think that was a good sequel. This one's nowhere near that for me. So it's I think I'm going to go with 4 because it is a recommendation, but I'd give the first one like 6.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely unequal for me.
Unequal in a bad way for you, but still a recommendation for people to watch it.
Yeah.
I would put it in the same camp as Bad Guys 2. So I'm going to go with a 5.
All right, okay then.
I had just the same amount of a good time with it. I think the animation's still wonderful. I think a lot of the Disney magic's still in there. Shakira doing her thing. Shakira, shaking her butt in the gazelle mode, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's all fine. I know, thinking about it, I had a better time than you with it. So I would definitely recommend it. I watched it. I was like, hey, this is probably one of the better things I've watched this year. So it is a 5 from me. I would recommend it. Unequal in a bad way, but that's not a bad thing because I think the first one is very good. Now, but if I was made to watch both of them back to back, I wouldn't mind. If I had to pick which one to watch all the time, it'd always be the first one.
Yeah.
But it was a fun 1 hour, 48 minutes. It was harmless. It didn't make me angry in anyway.
No, it didn't make me angry either, but it didn't make me particularly joyful either, you know.
And then a 4 works perfectly for you. And do you know what? Compared to some other things you've scored this year, that is a bloody highlight.
Oh, mate, you gave Tron Ares a 4, for fuck's sake. Like,
Tron Ares is some good stuff in there. And I dug it, and I had a fun time
Absolutely
with it.
fucking not.
But so here's a recommendation from us. That's to go and see Zootropia. That's Zootopia
/Zootropolis.
Or the Fox and the Hare.
The Fox and the Rabbit.
Yeah. The Fox and the Rabbit. The Fox and the Hare is something very different. Let us know what you think of it. And Rich was going to tell you.
Yeah, tell us what you think of it. Get on the old social medias. We're at Unequal Sequel on all those things. Or you can send us an email, unequalsequel@hotmail.com. You can also leave a comment on Spotify or on YouTube if that is how you listen to us. We will read out all your comments, but not in the December roundup because we're not doing one because we're having a holiday. We're having a little break. There's not going to be any roundup in December, but we'll be back in January with Avatar reviews and a yearly roundup, and we'll talk about your comments then. Do let us know what you thought. We will get to them in January. If you really love us, if you want a little bit more, if you're stuck what to get someone for a little stocking filler for their Christmas present, then for $2.99 a month, you can join our subscription service over on anotherslice.com/unequal sequel. It's only $2.99 a month. That is cheaper than a cup of coffee, and you get Disenfranchised, Box Set Mentality, and a sequel to all of our interview episodes where you hear us gab about other things that aren't sequel related generally, just your life and people's experiences and things. It's quite interesting. Come and join us over on anotherslice.com/unequal sequel. If you can, please drop us a rating on Apple Podcasts or on wherever you listen to your podcasts. 5 stars would be amazing. And write us a little message because we like reading them out. This always makes our hearts sing a little. Let us know what you thought of Zootopia 2. Can't wait to hear what you think.
Yes, and please remember to send in your best, worst sequels of the year. Of the year 2025. Let us know if you think it's been a good year or a bad year for sequels. They are ramping up.
2025 has had more sequels. We've reviewed more sequels than we've ever done before, and I think there are going to be even more sequels in 2026.
There was not enough weeks to get all the sequels in this year. So apologies from that. There are some missing, and we do. But, we can't go any quicker.
And in previous years, we've stuck remakes and stuff in there as well. Like, we couldn't do the Running Man remake. There's just no time.
No time. I've seen it. It's okay. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. But I'll talk about that at some point in the future. It is a goodbye from me. Bye-bye. I'm waving to you all. It is a goodbye from him.
Bye!
He also waved. See you on the next one. 6 for this one. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
I should have told people to go and listen to my episode on fundamentals, shouldn't I, really?
Yes. I get an absolute fucking kicking on that one. What the fuck? I listened to it. It was like all my opinions are getting slated.
It's because you have bad ones, Dave.
I do not have bad ones. There's nothing. There's no such thing as a bad opinion.
No, that is true. Well, I don't know. I think there is. I did not realise I had my headphones on quite so wonky. I didn't realise Harley was recording video for a start.
Sneaky young fox that he is.
I know, right?
Oh, well, yeah. Go listen to Fundamentals episode with Rich talking about Transformers.
Yeah,
he's a massive nerd.
I am. It's true. It's true.
Everyone thinks it's me.
No,
it's not.
It's me.
It's him.